Yo, what the fuck is up, sexy gamers? What's cracking? Welcome to Oh What's Cracking Games with Saul, I, and your other host, Ali.
Hi.
Introduced that all fucked up. And yeah, we're doing a game, dude. It's a little short indie game that we played for the first time like last month.
Yeah.
And then we realized that they were going to make a movie out of it.
And I am excited.
Yeah.
We're going to see it this weekend, right?
Yeah, we'll review that in our other podcast, Oh What's Cracking Movies and TV Shows. Go check that out whenever you get done of this or get bored of this. So yeah, Exit 8 is a game that is, you take it away.
Yeah, so I heard about this game, and this kind of stuff freaks me out, like going in circles or anything like that. Like I remember the old the Cube movies. That's so scary to me. Just like you're just going in loops, and you're just trying to. Well, that's even more scary because you're getting fucked up and left and right. But this game, you start off as a man. And the last man, the protagonist of the game, and you start off in this like subway tunnel, and you only pretty much it's like 4 turns where you're going straight, right, and every time you go, it's like a loop. So you're just in this never-ending loop of walking in the subway, and it's just these like you're going down a hallway, you turn left, and you turn right, and then you turn left, and then before you know it, you're back at the same spot that you're at, and you keep doing that. And the whole like point of the game is you have to, every time you have to get to exit number 8. So the whole point of the game is as you're going down, any type of like difference, if you see anything that's like off, whether it's like a letter on a poster is off, or you have 10 light fixtures on the ceiling and you notice, oh, right here I only see 9, you have to head the other way. And then you just keep doing that. And it sounds easy, but it's not. Because like it just gets harder and harder. And then it gets creepy too. So there's like, as you're going down this hallway, you pass by this man and he's carrying a briefcase. And same thing. You just keep walking past him. And there's like this one part where he like smiles at you. And it's just freaky.
Yeah,
like this freaky smile.
You're like, oh, right there. That was different. Wait, did you see that? And there'll be like weird things in the corners, like shadows, or it'll start fucking with your mind because you'll be like, wait, was that there before? Or no? It's just cool to play with a group maybe, or two people, because then if there's more, they're like, no, that was there. No, it wasn't there. It's I didn't know that this game came out in 2023. It's an indie walking simulator.
And it's like first person, so you don't see like your guy.
Yeah. Navigate an endless Japanese subway passage looking for anomalies to escape by turning back when they see something wrong and continue when everything is normal. The developers of this is Kotake Create. Platforms initially released on PC and Steam, but we played this on PlayStation 5. Yeah. I guess there's a VR version of this. That would be cool.
Oh, whoa.
And there's no music in this while you're going. All you hear is the footsteps of the guy.
And your own footsteps, too.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, do you ever see yourself in the mirror? Is there a reflection of you? I don't remember.
I don't remember seeing, no.
You mostly played this more than I played it maybe once, and as soon as I got to the hall 4 or 3, I was like, okay, no, you take over.
Yeah, because it resets, too. So if you fuck up, you go back to the beginning. And it's like you go all the way back. So we were actually playing it and with one of our friends, and I had gotten almost to 8. And I was like, I think you guys were like, oh, no, go back. That's not off. And I was like, no.
So you gotta, guys. Yeah, you have to make it past.
You fucked me.
Like you have to be sure. And if you're sure everything's fine and you make it past the last exit 8, you're free. And
you got out of the loop.
We fucked you up because we were like, no, that's different. And she headed back, and you started back at 0. you technically beat it though.
Yeah.
If we weren't there,
I had just gone my way.
If you would have just listened to your conscience, your You know,
Yeah.
you could have just we beat it. We don't know what happens at the end though when you beat it, so we technically didn't see the end. But you would have fucking beaten it, and it took forever. It took like an hour, at least an hour of trying over and over.
Yeah. The end is, I guess, you just get out of the loop. But yeah, there's a lot of like creepy little things that pop up in there. Like there's this one part where a door opens. And I, just intrusive thoughts. I was like, I'm going to go in the door. And so I went in the door. And then, like, it's just pitch black. And then when you turn around, it's pitch black. And it's just like, what the fuck?
It was just
Yeah.
you experienced most of this stuff because I was, like, making food. But the only thing I saw was the little distorted figure man.
Oh, yeah.
At
You have
the end
these
of the hallway.
creepy figures that pop up throughout the
Yeah.
game. And if you see that, you got to head back. Anything that's, like, off, you head back.
Yeah, and do you know if there's any lore behind this? Because all I see right here is like it's just inspired by Japanese underground passages, back rooms, and liminal spaces.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's, I think it was just the game, and the game probably, and then they just were like, all right, let's make this into a movie because it's so
like
creepy.
it's like a puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's pretty cheap. It's cheap. It's $2.79 on Steam. It's probably
It's fun. Like if you like puzzle type games, and it's almost, to me, it's kind of relaxing because you're focusing in on something. And so each time you go down, you got to you have to memorize the posters on the wall. So you're in a subway, and so there's like advertisements on the wall. You got to pay attention to those like advertisements. Count your light fixtures in the ceiling. You got to count that.
tiles, the posters.
The tiles, yeah, even the like whole print of the ceiling. There's just it really just varies. Like it'll just switch up on you, and then there's doors too. You got to really pay attention to the doorknobs. I've seen the doorknobs change a couple times.
I guess it's not. Would you consider this a horror game? Because
To me, it is. That's horrifying.
I mean, it is creepy.
It's unsettling.
It's-
Can you imagine just like you're hungry, you're starving,
Yeah, but
you
there
don't know
is
how long
hope.
you've been walking
There is hope, and
Is there?
And there's no monster chasing you.
that you know of.
Did you ever see a monster?
I saw some random figure.
Yeah, that's true. I guess if this was in the real, if you were in that tunnel, I mean, you would have no other choice but to keep going forward
Or kill myself.
Eventually you'll get out. Because I mean, you'll start the longer you're in there, the more
I'll be a pro.
The room you will recognize. You will know
Yeah.
every corner and crack and detail of the room. So eventually you'll get out.
Yeah.
But it'd be scary because like, how the fuck?
I think you'd just go fucking crazy because your mind would start playing tricks on you.
It depends on how fucking how much patience you got, or I can see some people losing their fucking minds. It's like, fuck this, I'm just gonna sit here and die of starvation. Because how else are you gonna kill yourself if there's no items in there? I guess you can bash your head up against the wall.
Yeah, just
Take
run
that
into a
man's
fucking wall.
briefcase.
Open a door, just smash my head in it.
Because you can't stop the man. What happens when
Attack the man.
Yeah, what happens when you attack the man? When you get in front of him,
There's no option to do
Does he
it.
go around you?
Yeah.
Does he stop when you? Stay
Yeah,
in
he
front
kind of
him?
stops, and then I think.
What does he do? He checks his watch.
Yeah, he checks. Yeah, and that's another thing. He like checks his watch, and one time he checked his cell phone, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
And one time he walked by with no pants. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
That happened to me. And then the other time he walked
had no
by
pants?
with no shirt,
Did he have underwear on?
just regular style. Yeah, he had underwear on.
Oh,
I don't know if that ever happened to you guys, but then one time he walked by with one shoe. One shoe. Yeah.
yeah. It really
And one
switches
time
up
he
on
walked
you,
by
and then
he was a
sometimes
girl.
no.
Yeah.
You're
It
lying.
always changing. There's like a shit ton of changes. This is the type of shit you would hear on the playground if this was back in the day. Did you see the man with he smiled and he was a clown or some shit? You know how kids be making shit up on the
I remember
playground?
when he smiles, it's like a creepy ass smile. I was like,
because he turns and looks at you and smiles, right?
yeah.
It's like,
And it was creepy too because when he did it to me, I almost walked past him, but then I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I could have sworn, like on the side, my peripheral, that he was looking at me, and so I turned and looked at him, and he was just smiling at me, and I was like,
It's creepy, dude. I wonder what the movie's gonna be about. I wonder if it's gonna because the trailer looks fucking good. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for Exit 8, check it out because it's a Japanese movie. Or no, yeah, no, yeah, it is. And there's also a Backrooms movie coming out too this same month. So both of these fucking movies are coming out back to back. It's like similar premises.
And I really want to do a podcast for any of you listening that know anything about the Backrooms. I was telling Saul a little bit about it. And
what we're gonna do.
I want to get more into the lore about it because the Backrooms lore is so awesome.
Well, we're gonna do 2 episodes on the Backrooms. One for the video game, spill some lore on there, and then for the movie.
And same thing with this. Yeah,
lore.
we'll give you guys a review when we do watch the movie this weekend.
Of Exit 8. Yeah, I'm curious if they're gonna show like how your person arrives at the station.
It does. If you look at I read just the overview of it. It has more of a storyline to it.
Okay, I was just curious because like some movies just drop you in. Like the movie starts and boom, you're in the subway station, and you don't know how you got there, which would be cool too.
Yeah.
Like either way it works.
Yeah, the Exit 8 movie that's coming out. It's a Japanese psychological horror film. It's going to be released tomorrow, actually. Distributed by Neon, directed by, you already said that. It follows a man trapped in an infinite subway corridor forced to identify anomalies. And I read somewhere it has like something to do with trauma. So this guy in this game that's in this movie that's kind of going through the loop, it's almost like it's a metaphor that he's trying to escape some trauma that happened to him. They weren't very like specific of what trauma, but he's all like fucked in the head by something that happened to him, and it's almost like a metaphor.
You gotta oh wait, never mind. I was looking at the video game information because it's probably already has reviews out on I don't know, wherever they review movies.
I know us, like me and Saul,
Holy
we'll
shit,
see it.
Dude, 95% on Rotten Tomatoes so far.
There you go. I knew it would be good.
This is all critics too. PG-13. Boo. I guess it's not really a movie can be scary.
Yeah, you don't need like gore and stuff for something to be scary. Like
I want
I
him
said,
to say fuck.
Like I said, I was telling you the other day that Ryan Reynolds movie Buried, like that's probably like, I don't know, that's like my type of horror. Like anything where you're like going crazy, or like I showed you that one movie Dead End where they're just like going through the fucking forest and it's just never ending. This thing never ending. This is like my nightmare. Like going crazy is my nightmare.
It's like a form, like a limbo. Like this is your limbo.
It's horrifying to me. And then this is more creepier to me because it's just subway. Like,
I mean, it's not dark either. It's just light, bright light. It reminded me
of fluorescent lights. It's even worse.
Yeah, it reminded me of the show Severance, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Or like The Matrix too. Neo's trapped in he's trapped in a station, and he's just sprinting to one side and he comes out the other. Just like The Matrix.
Yeah.
But
this one is just creepier to me because like if I'm going through a loop, okay, where's the bathroom? There's no food court.
Just take your shit on the floor and then keep walking. And if your shit's still there, then you're good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Why didn't you do that? Yeah, I would totally do that. There you go. Poop. Even if your poop isn't there, you go back.
Yeah.
Boom. Easy. Problem solved.
Dang.
I just clocked Exit 8,
High
you
five.
guys. I just clocked it.
With poop.
With poo-poo. With doo-doo. Doo-doo pants. Yeah. I don't know. I hope the movie's good. It looks
I really think
awesome.
if you're listening to get this game, I just think it's so much fun. And like I said, very zen. Like you're just noticing the differences. Gets a little frustrating, but then you go back to it and, it's fun.
Yeah, you got to have some motherfucking patience for this game.
And speaking of Severance, we need to do a podcast on Severance because
That's
we
a good show.
watched that and binged the fuck out of it.
That's a good show. Awesome show. Everyone should watch that show.
Yeah, because Saul had told me that he always listens to Conan O'Brien. Like, he likes Conan O'Brien. And so far, everything Conan O'Brien has ever recommended, we love.
Yeah.
Guy's got good taste.
Shout out to Conan O'Brien, dude.
We know you're listening.
He's listening for sure. For sure.
But if you like things like that, like, good psychological thriller type movies or games even, this is like right down your alley.
Yeah, that's a good game. It's a quick play too.
Yeah.
If you're bored, just fucking put that shit in.
You can't beat that price.
We're gonna play. I bought the Backrooms on Steam. That game is $5.99 on Steam. I've never played it, but it's supposed to be scary. We're gonna play that before we go see that movie next week. So,
and then I'll even drop like some facts about like the lore too before it even started.
Because those types of games, there's like so much you can talk about without this one. I'm surprised this game didn't have any lore. I thought it was gonna have some, I don't know, the mysterious witch picked you up from your bed and dropped you in the tunnels, and that man has a backstory. He killed his wife and kids. He pushed him over the train station, and then his soul is trapped there. And now he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, or he's just
watch. You just explain the fucking movie.
I know. Watch it. We go to the movies and it's all that, and like, what the fuck? It's like AI heard me, and they just like, oh, we'll just take whatever this fool said and put it in the movie.
Done.
Fuck AI, by the way. Don't take my ideas. But yeah, that's you have any more on Exit 8?
Not really. Just I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you give it a try, and we will definitely let you know when we watch this movie.
Yeah. We can run the clock up until 18 minutes. Just so we could end on a sick one. Just kidding. I don't think we can go that long. Yeah, check out our Instagram on Oh What's Crackin'. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know What's Crackin'.
Yeah, you can find us on Spotify, Apple.
Over the weekend, we'll have Exit 8 review on Oh What's Crackin' movies. God, I gotta get better at saying bye. I suck at closing. You should do closing.
Okay.
Do it now.
Thank you for listening. We love you. Bye.